So here we are, checking out of Greece after we've been in Greece for about a week or so. Crazy people, unable to decide what we're doing, capricious. We're not sure, do we stay, do we go, do we sell, do we buy, do we go back to work, send the children back to school? No, we carry on. We go to Montenegro. As per our original plan, we found a weather window. We're going to see if it works for us. But right now, it is Scorchio, and we are walking from where we just fueled up at the BP station, and we got to walk all the way to Port Police in the Scorchio sunshine with no shadow, look, to check out so that we can get out of here. We're gonna have to create our own wind because there's no wind, so we have to go. We need to go and create 6 to 8 knots of wind, mummy, so we can cool off over the next 4 days. Let's hope we do it. Let's hope we check out. So we've just been to passport control and we waited for an entire, well, no, we didn't wait actually. The computer system's down, so we've got to go back in 2 hours time. So we're going to go and have a coffee and some lunch, and then we'll come back.
Back again. So we just went to passport control. System's back online, and
after waiting for the whole cruise ship to move in.
Yeah, after waiting for like 200 people to go through, they finally decided to see us, and we had like a piece of paper from Port Police.
We've got it here in the bag
to say like where you're going and blah blah blah. But we didn't. We didn't fill in.
We didn't. Port Police didn't fill in the from and to, and she says, "Oh, but I don't know where you're coming from and where you're going to." And she said, "But we just told you where we're going from and going to." Yeah. But I don't know that. Yeah. So we're going to go and find out what Port Police do, apparently. So let's go find out. Right. So we've been to Port Police, and we've got the little from and to now.
Which we could have done ourselves.
We could have just written it ourselves in the reception there.
But she said no, you can't.
Yeah, can't write it there.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know where you're going. So we literally just went there to the Port Police, told them where we're going. They didn't check anything. Just wrote in from, to, and that's it. So let's go back to passport control and find out what they say. Right, okay, so we are outside Port Police again because we went to passport control. For the third time. Passport control. Luckily, there was not another cruise ship leaving, because even though you're a human being, you still are worth less than being on a cruise ship. Yeah. I mean, they could have just let us go into the queue and processed us in between the people, but no, you've got to wait. Even if there's 3,000 people, you would still have to wait with 2 small children as well. Thank you, authorities.
I'm surprised, actually,
it's not very good
so far,
because there were no kids. There were no kids apart from these ones, and we had to wait.
And so far, actually, Greece has been more accommodating.
Yeah, apart from
Corfu.
Corfu, don't check in Corfu. Check in Preveza or somewhere. Don't come here. Port Police are good. Well,
so
apart from one. Anyway, we went to passport control again. Luckily, there was no queue.
Now we need to drop this off.
And literally, as the police officer had just put the from and to, this time they magically accepted it. Just accepted it.
But we didn't have to have this form when we checked out Leros into Turkey or Kiralimnos into Turkey.
Yeah.
Nostachin was done. So each
don't come to Corfu and do
each
this.
port authority creates their own rules, and it's not on database, so nobody knows.
So you see here, we could have just written that in when we were in reception and gone back there, and they would have accepted it. But she doesn't know where we're going, even though we just told her.
Yeah,
but we don't know where we're going.
We might change our mind. We might not go to
We might go
Montenegro.
out and then come back to Greece.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, passport control. I'm leaving Greece. Stamp my passport. You don't need to know where I'm going. You're not an authority. Well, you're not an authority on the world of where I'm going. Stamp me out. The EU. Your authority is in the EU, not outside. Stamped out. Goodbye. Where are you going? Not your problem, not your business. So anyway, we've got this form. We're going to see if the Port Police accept it, and then we're going to go back to the boat and finally leave after we've been to the supermarket. Right, to end that story, we had ice creams we have water, we have success. We've now checked out fully. All the paperwork has gone back into, well, it's just a checklist, right? That little checklist, pointless checklist, because we know we need to go to immigration anyway. It's gone back to Port Police. Did they sign it? Did they give us something? Yes, she gave us something back, signed. But it's pointless. What's the point in that? Maybe they'll pull us over on the highway of the Ionian Sea. Whatever. It's all done. We're going to go and get some diesel, and we're going to go and do a little bit of food shopping, because we've got 24 hours before we need to leave, right?
Hope so.
Hope so. Whatever. We need to get food. We just spent 5 hours wasting 5 hours of our life here, so we're getting 5 hours back on our Schengen for that, and we get some food so we don't die at sea for 4 hours on the way to Montenegro. Human safety.
Yeah.
It's our right for food. So that's the end of that story. The end. Next is the story of Montenegro. Well, we've just been to AB, Gouvier. We've got a bunch of stuff. We are knackered, very heavy. We are stocking up, ready to go to Montenegro. And it is hot, hot, hot. So anchor's up. It's a little bit muddy. We had to pull back on it. It's dug in quite well here. This is the bay just outside of Gouvier. We went to Gouvier this morning to get snacks and stuff, food that we said we've shown already. And we're going over to now a bay called Kalamai. I'll put it on the screen, I think. And that is where we're going to spend our final night in Greece before we do a long 9-hour journey halfway up Albania. People having fun like they should be. The world is back.
After 2 or 3 tries of anchoring over in this place, this is near Pat and Margaret's place.
What?
We were trying to anchor over there. No, we were trying to anchor over there, but it didn't work. So anchored next to this sailing holiday boat, and we've got 10.1 meters here, and we're pretty close to shore, but we're not close to shore at the same time. There is a surprising English people. The man sounds Greek, so I guess the lady's English, but they've got an English flag on a boat called and Mum's getting worried because we're getting a bit close to them. But it doesn't look close on the camera. But we're around probably 49 foot away.
Blair Witch Project. So it's 5:30, and we are about to go to Albania on a 4-day trip. It's 29 degrees. It hasn't dipped down from 29 degrees all night. I've been sleeping on deck, trying to get a few hours of sleep in between the intermittent cruise ships that come past. Tanya's been sleeping downstairs, but it gets so rocky and it's so hot in there. Unbearable. But the sun hasn't risen yet. The sun is going to rise at 6:30. Tanya's just getting herself ready, and we're going to up anchor and do a 9-hour run to Vlor in Albania. Have a little look around at where we are. Got the dinghy up, ready to go. It's so green and dirty, I'll show you later. But that's Albanian water that we've been in. It got that green. Oh, but it is quite peaceful here. Until we start raising our anchor and waking everybody up. Sorry. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy the sunrise.
Let's get to Albania.
I mean, yeah, sort of.
Past Albania.
The sun is starting to come up.
Yeah.
Start of the sun.
That's right, Spider-Man.
Place. We are leaving Corfu at 5 o'clock.
It's basically 6 o'clock.
Bye Greece for the second time.
Second time this year. Sunrise over Albania on our 9-hour journey to the center of the earth. Mummy had a lovely sleep last night. Oh, don't touch the phone. Children, that's all they do is touch phones.
Wait, I want to repeat video.
Reading?
No. What is the video?
So we are tired. We're not. It's not too bad. It's 1:52 Greek time, and we have. Let me have a look. We've travelled. So we've got about. It says 2 hours to go, which is not far. We've travelled for 7 hours, and we've covered 45.7 nautical miles from the Bay of Kalami, and we're going up to the island of Sazan in Albania, which is just up around that corner there. And then we've got to do it all again tomorrow to go up to Jeanneau. So, under duress. If you do not check into Albania, you'll be under duress. We didn't check in. We're doing our transit of freedom, free passage. 3 days to do Albania, and then the wonderful world of Montenegro awaits us. We got jumping fish or dolphins? I'm not sure. Must be jumping fish. Just over there. Island of Sazan here, and we have some old military bunkers here on the coast protecting the cities. Lots of little bunkers on the hills there.
We have made it to Sazan Island, which used to be a former military place during the Cold War, Albania. So this is our back garden for tonight. You can see the bottom, it's a bit oily at the top.
There was just a mooring line that was dragging a...
But we can see the bottom. You've got velour just over there. So it's nice bit of protection from the actual Adriatic Sea is on the other side. So we get a little bit of protection from swell, hopefully, and have a more or less peaceful night. So yeah, now time to tidy up. Kids, look at the mess. Children, woohoo! Leo doesn't wait, he's in already. We are in this southern island.
That's actually quite warm.
Is it?
Although my feet are cold.
The boy's going for a swim.
It's not as refreshing actually.
No?
As usual, no. It's quite hot.
Because then we're in a sunny spot as well, aren't we? We've got a new friend.
It's a warm one.
Is he following you? Oh no. Oh no. Don't go swimming in that water, guys.
Hello. Filming you. Good morning, my furry friends. We are just leaving the island of Sazan. What's the name of the island, Leo? Sazan.
Sazan.
Jinx.
Sazan, he doesn't know. Spider-Man doesn't know. All Spider-Man knows is he can climb up walls. You can just climb up walls, right? So, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, we have a 9-hour trip again today up to Durrës. We've just stopped off in Vlorë on the island of Sazan, and we are on our way to Montenegro still. We haven't changed our mind. We haven't been capricious today. We're still going the right way.
You like that word, don't you?
I like the word capricious because it makes me sound like I'm clever.
I devoted.
Mommy taught me the word capricious because
I devoted to Natalie,
capricious.
our friend, Russian friend Natalie.
Don't tell everyone that Natalie is capricious. You are not capricious, Natalie. I know you're watching us. I know you're watching us. So we are on our way to Durrës, maybe north of Durrës, hopefully, so we can make our last jump off to Bar in Montenegro and check in, and life will all be good. And then we'll do boat upgrades. Some boat upgrades. I need to fix the windlass. It's we need to change the gypsy on the windlass. The chain jumps on the windlass, and inside the mechanism of the windlass there is like a rubber bush that's obviously fallen down because it's vibrating, and now the windlass drum actually kind of moves and it starts to rub on metal. So that's something I need to have a look at tomorrow or the next day. Fix that, and then we also I need to go do something with the fridge today. I need to have a look at that, see if I can put in an extra wire or something and see if it's a power cabling issue or if it's a fridge issue. Fun, fun, fun! Fun, fun, fun! Anything you'd like to say? Anything? No.
Go sleep.
No, sleep. So we've been travelling for, I should have prepared for this video really, I should have come prepared for this interview. This is not good, I don't think I've got a job. We've been sailing for 1 hour 7 minutes. 1 hour 7 minutes away from there. It's really crazy how slow we go, isn't it, on a sailboat. Sun is shining, ooh, look at that. Lovely sunrise in the morning. It's going to be hot Squatchio today, 37 degrees. Make sure you wrap up warm, swim, put on your ice clothes, whatever. Boat baking, we got to show this. Sorry about the engine noise. We're doing 2300. Pancake Queen, she is the Pancake Queen. Da 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 la 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 la. Smile, yeah man, yeah, look at the pancakes, yo yo yo. Right, so this is what happens when you're on passage. You have a fly whacker, well, just in case you got flies. You got navionics, show you where you're going, where you've been. You have the world's greatest flag. Sorry, anyone that's not from the UK, but your flags are good as well. You have a little baby reading about a police officer that died and a dog that died, and they sewed the dog's head onto the policeman's body, and now it's called Dog Man, the world's greatest detective. And this is what they also do, spirograph. Very awesome. This is micro spirograph, travel spirograph, because we're traveling, yeah?
And the real spirograph is like this big, so I think this is meant to be one that you can fit in the back.
The sea state is lovely jubbly, and we have 9.5, 30 degrees. We're creating that wind. We're going to turn soon. So we'll have to see what angle of the dangle of the wind we get. We're going to do some sailing after we've had breakfast, if we can. Here's one of the examples. Kids, we've all had a bit of creme chocolate and peanut butter jam. Leo's got the last one over there.
They were nice.
Cheese.
They call them aladi.
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 Aladi. If you've ever watched The Dictator, you will understand what Aladdin. Aladdin or Aladdin? We don't know. But this is very Aladdin.
So right now Daddy is cleaning the filthy dinghy. This is basically all because of Sarande, this is.
Yeah, this is Albania water, this is.
There's these tiny little like weird turtles. There's also like jellyfish things stuck to the bottom.
Yeah, goodness knows what they are. I'll just get them off with a screwdriver. Can't find my scraper.
Yeah.
So
We're on our way with us to now.
yeah, James, keep an eye out over there. Have this clean in no time. We're going to anchor here in Albania. It's just north of Durres, and there's just fishing bottles, just Coke bottles and water bottles and milk bottles everywhere, and you're having to dodge through between them before we get to our little anchorage here. They're everywhere. I don't think you can see them on the camera. Everywhere, they're all lined up over there. Tanya's on the bow looking out so we can miss them. We're in 11.6 meters, have been for a long time, and we are 1 mile away from our destination. So we're just looking for a spot where we can anchor. We still have a lot of these bottles around, so we're trying to find a place around here where we can go, where we won't swing into them, which I don't think we're going to swing because we've got no wind today. But over here we've got some sticks, wooden sticks sticking out, so that's a primitive way of fishing and marking. We're going to probably put it down around here. We've got 7.7 meters, so yeah, I think we've got a good spot here. Okay, oh, I think we have a bit of an over flooding of hot water in our bilge. We are here in a bay that I don't even know what the name is. I think it's got a couple of reviews. There are these fishing boys. Lousy is lousy place, Tanya says. Lousy is the name. Bay of Lousy. Bay of Lousy fishermen leaving all these. There's twigs coming out of the ground, of the water. There's floats. There's water bottles, probably like 1.5 miles. They're dotted everywhere. You can't even see them here until your boat's on top of them. Over here, I'm not sure if you can see, there's like wooden structures. They're also fishing stuff. So good, and lovely and peaceful though. Look at it. Really nice. Like turquoise water, like Bahamas. And I'm going to go and drop myself in it.
1, go.
Hello, X-Clips, long time no see.
Naked baby, hey ya.
Working hard.
Needs a bit wet and dry, really.
It does, doesn't it? Don't worry too much, right?
Well, every little bit slows you down by half a knot.
I suppose, yeah, we were going really slow, weren't we?
So when we were on voyage, Daddy helped Leo and Daddy did the voyage. That means to the bottom of the earth. Yeah, when we were doing the voyage, Leo and Daddy did got off the like barnacles.
Yep.
And now me and Daddy have cleaned basically the whole dinghy except for a couple of like dirt marks on that side and more dirt here. But yeah, basically Mingy is pretty clean for
underneath.
Yeah. It may look dirty in the pictures, but it's quite clean compared to what it was earlier. We're over here with our friends X-Clip. We're gonna go over to them tomorrow in Montenegro. This is the bay. Apparently this is something like 8 meters. Pretty surprising that you can't see the bottom. And bonus, no fish, no jellyfish, and was pretty nice water. We were all sweating on the passage, so Daddy just jumped in and it was really nice and cold.